Actually, today is really interesting because we're going to talk about how to ask empowering questions.
Yes.
And this is both for us as readers, maybe you're a professional psychic, so that you can help your clients maybe make their questions a little bit more empowering than the typical yes no. But it's also for you as somebody seeking a reading, seeking a session with somebody, so that you can ask questions that are going to really get you some empowering answers. Now, that said, it kind of flies in against some of the stuff I've said, maybe a little ways back, but relatively recently on the shows, especially when we were talking about my 5 card yes no spread and how I flip flopped on that to the point where, yeah, I'm happy when they ask me a yes no question. And I do that 5 card yes no spread and I get an answer, but it's not just yes or no. It's yes, strong yes, probable yes, maybe no. And then you have 5 cards to work with. And then as I work with the client, that's then when I bring out these questions. And hey, we've got a cool handout for you. In fact, let me give you the handout right now. I'm going to copy this and paste it into the chat here. And then, oh, let me see if I can put it up here on the links. Okay. 99 deep question. You're going to love this PDF, people. Whether you're seeking a reading or you are doing readings for people, here's the URL right here. Psychic, just type in a new place in your, open a new tab in your browser, type in psychic.cafe slash the numbers 99 deep questions. And the PDF will pop up. You can download it or keep it on your computer or print it out or however you want to do it. And this actually comes from a workshop we did for our members a while back. And hey, it's always good to revisit this a few times a year, so everybody gets it, right? I'm going to go ahead and share this PDF on screen so you all can see. So here's the PDF. 99 deep questions for the tarot or your oracle deck or your Lenormand deck, or we don't discriminate, but we're big time tarot people, so got the deck right.
Number 10. Okay.
Yeah, what? Oh, there it is. Where is fear holding me back? Oh my god. Well, maybe Nilda got it from the PDF. She's cheating already. Don't go ahead. Don't go ahead, people.
In
Anyway,
this section,
what stands out to you in this section, Michelle?
I feel like what stands out to me is the one that just said, what it's number 13. What requires my conscious reflection right now? I feel like that one is a really good one to
Mm-hmm.
dig deep into what's going on, not just in your front conscious, but in your subconscious. So I like that in
I
this
like
section.
I like 11, the one right under the one we just said, where is fear holding me back? That's number 10. Number
Mm.
11, how can I tap into more alignment with myself?
Ooh, that's a very powerful question right
Yep.
there. Yeah.
Question number 1, how is my path with how is my past impacting my current situation? I feel that a lot of clients, whether they're aware of it or not, have an issue with
Yes.
the past impact, the baggage that they're carrying. Remember, we're speaking of 99 deep questions, we are actually in a world year of 9, right? And we're supposed to be letting go of these things. What is something I need to be aware of moving forward? Yep.
Yeah.
I like number 20. How can I be more honest with myself?
I was gonna say
You were
that
going to
one.
say that one, weren't you?
I was.
So we're not going to read all the questions, but we're just going to give you some examples from each of the 5 sections. So let's go to love and relationships. Which toxic relationship patterns am I unlearning or need to unlearn? Oh, I love that one.
That, yes.
What pops out to you?
Okay, what does my current relationship mean in the big picture of my life?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, and here's a big one. Some of us aren't quite ready. Like, how can I open my heart up to new love?
Ooh, that is a good one.
And you
Which,
and you know how we're always telling people here on the shows, people asking relationship questions in the chat and our, one-on-one clients, we're always talking about working on themselves so they attract the right relationship in. And question 20, what needs to be addressed within myself in order to find love? See, we always put it outside
yes.
of ourselves. Where's that next guy or gal or other, and you have to say that nowadays. uh
Yep.
but really, it a lot of it is us. Yep. So I'm going to go to the next section, questions
Career
about
and
career and finance.
finances.
What is my true purpose in terms of my career path?
I really like the regular plain 6 and 7. What are my strengths and what are my
Yeah.
weaknesses? Just
Oh,
basic.
one that pops out to me is 13. Question 13, where am I playing small in my career? I think a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
a lot of people plateau. They get too
Oh,
comfortable.
yeah.
They get too,
Yeah.
they get too comfortable. How can I align my work with my life's mission?
And that's the one I was looking at. Yep.
So let's move on to questions about friends and family. Number one, how am I showing up for my friends and family? That's a pretty good one. And then going back to the past again, question 12, how did my upbringing impact my childhood?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Number 13, what do I value in friendships?
Wait, 13? I've got
Mhm.
how is my upbringing still impacting me today?
Oh,
What one
I'm
were you
sorry,
reading?
that's 11.
Oh, 11. What do I
11.
value in friendships? Yeah, that's a real
Yeah.
good one. That's a good one.
And then number 15, how am I overextending or
Mhm.
overgiving myself with friends and family?
Remember we did that show on boundaries?
Yep.
So the next section is questions about health. And here's something I wanted to say about this because
Yes.
we're not allowed to answer medical questions. We can't diagnose, we're not doctors, we get in big trouble. And I see it happening all the time. And there's people out there where they build themselves as medical intuitives. Um, I don't know how legal that is. I mean, you got to really skim the outside of that line and not go over. um a lot of times what I tell clients is that we can't really ask or diagnose or uh, give treatment options or things like that, but we can talk about your feelings regarding the situation, maybe some steps to take in, like, areas to work on and things like that. But what I like about this section is here's a whole bunch of questions that don't really go to the medical side of things, Michelle.
Yes.
Why do I, question 9, why do I struggle to take care of myself? There's a nice open ended, right? What can I do to feel better today? Hey, we're not prescribing anything. We're just, seeing what comes up in the cards. It might be to drink more water, get out and
Exactly.
get out into nature, get close to water, ground yourself. There's a lot of things that are not
Hmm.
medical that might come up. How am I neglecting my own health? There's one.
Yes. And I like, let's see here, 15. How can I improve my mindset around health?
Yes, and a lot of
And
people coming to us with these questions, and some of them are desperate. Some of them are, it's like, what should I do? And I'm scheduled for this operation. Should I do the operation? And all this stuff that we can't answer. But actually, what is really going on with them is their mindset.
exactly.
Yeah.
And the 18, how can I feel more energized?
Oh, and the one
I
before it
love
goes
that.
with that. I think the one before that, 17, goes with that. How can I
Yes,
mitigate stress? And then you said, how can I feel more energized? Those kind of go together really well. So there's just, some quick examples. There's a whole almost 100 questions on there
mm,
that it's going to be much better for you than just will I get married?
exactly.